Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between the Rajasthan Ravens and Gujarat. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and it's pretty apparent even before you take a proper look that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Certainly a coin toss to win. You'd have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there's a lot of runs in the wicket.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Yep. Really good shot there.
Ball is in.
A couple on offer here.
Off the mark nicely. Good movement and communication straight away, and they get a couple.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Keepers. Yep.
There'll be runs.
It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them. Samson is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Samson has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep. Catch it.
Super piece of timing.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keeper. Yep. No.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot. And that raced away for 4.
Yep. Yes, keeper.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep, yep.
Nine runs added in that over. The Royals are none for 24. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one.
Keeper's end.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep. No!
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Royals are none for 30. Sharma, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Trouble! Oh, gone!
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep, yep.
Times it nicely.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah. Oh, that's a spot. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keepers. Yep, yep.
Strong appeal.
No, no, no.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot.
Ball's in.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Immaculate timing there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Over. The Royals are 1 for 62. Sharma from the south end.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Yep. Catch it.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Keepers in. Yep. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers. Oh, ball.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide. Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Yep. Keepers.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Oh, that's a spot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keepers.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50.
Good shot. A beauty.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
A direct hit and this could be gone. 18 runs added there. The Royals are 1 for 100. Rabada coming back into the attack.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yes, keeper.
Gone, played all around it.
Nice ball.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep. No!
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper. Yep. Oh, that's a spot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
That's the over. The Royals are 2 for 106.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep. No, no, no!
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle.
Yep.
They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yes, keeper! Yep.
Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yes, keeper, keeper!
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Oh, bold.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Edged it.
Keeper, keeper!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Wait. Yep. No. Yeah, yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Caught. Gone.
Yeah.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Tracy will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Ballers in.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Khan getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Yes, bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Good pickup. Big chance.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keepers. Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bowler's end. Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowlers. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 4 for 146.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Got that away nicely.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Managed to get it fine, and it trickled away to the boundary. Just waited on it nicely.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Ball is in.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Sharma, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yep. No!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper's end. Yep.
Nicked it.
Ball is in.
Massive chance.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yeah. Oh, ball.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Royals are 4 for 167. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Yep. Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Keeper.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Yep.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Right there. Yes. Keeper. No.
There's a chance if this hits.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
8 runs added there. The Royals are 4 for 175.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keepers. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper's end.
Needs to be on target.
The batsman brings up their century.
What an exhilarating innings it's been. 100 and in quick time too. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Big shout.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Ballers end.
6 runs added in that over. The Royals are 4 for 181.
Yes. Keeper.
Chance.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There's trouble here.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
7 runs added there. The Royals are 4 for 188. Khan into the attack now from the north end.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery and the batter is all at sea.
Yes. Keeper's end.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Yes. Oh.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
9 runs added there. The Royals are 4 for 197. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
Loud shout. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. This could be out.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep, yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler, bowler. Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 5 for 204. And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have set a target of 205 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yes.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Gill comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Drives and misses everything.
Archer with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's the over. Gujarat are none for 11. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep. Keeper's end.
There'll be one run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Thick edge.
Just through the shot too early.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over. 9 off it. Gujarat are none for 20.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
6 runs added there. Gujarat are none for 26.
Yep.
Nicely played.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. Some adjustments to the field.
Gone right through the defences.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Catch it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
10 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 1 for 36. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep, yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield. An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Sharma coming into the attack from the south end. Well placed, should get a single.
Phillips shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Right there.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Super shot that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Yep.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yep.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. 5 fielders are now able to be moved. Outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait there.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes.
Six runs added in the over. Gujarat are 3 for 56. Sharma from the south end.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Wait. Yep.
Mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Hola!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Misses everything.
Phillips will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late in playing the shot.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
4 runs added in the over. Gujarat are 3 for 67. Going with spin now.
Coming on to bowl.
Yep, yep.
Big edge.
Well bowled.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Yep, yep. Hola! Yep. Great.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep, yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Times it nicely.
Yes.
Managed to get it fine, and it trickled away to the boundary. Just
Wait there.
Big appeal.
a bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
8 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 3 for 83. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve. That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Massive edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 3 for 94. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes. Yep.
They'll get at least one. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 3 for 103. Big shout.
Nice bowling.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Loud shout. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Good return, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Super shot.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Edge. Unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Great shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Sharma back on now.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Yes.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Phillips has got the big shot away this. Over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh my, that's racing away.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Straight to the fielder. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Beaten on the drive.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery and the batter is all at sea.
Nicely played. Perfect timing. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 3. For 141.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
That's off the middle of the bat.
And that brings up the 100 runs partnership for these two.
Been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Well placed. Should get a single.
Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Huge edge. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
158.
Sharma coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Chance to run 2. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That just drifted down leg side. Picked up really early and just flicked that off the pads. It raced away. Nothing the fielders could do.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Got that away nicely.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Nicked it.
Phillips shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 2 runs added. Gujarat are 3 for 173. Going with pace now. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Brilliant shot, that. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.